I'm back. This is a serious video, an expose, if you will, on different types of shovels. What shovel is right for you? Should you be doing any project around the home, or stop shoveling in the food, I guess. Should you be doing a project around the home? Or even could you be taking them on the job site and do some real professional work? What shovel is going to hold up to the task? Handle the abuse that you put it through? Look no further. This video is a serious video about shovels. It's exactly how to use one. You know, this video, you're going to have it all down to the ground. What? Knowledge. Ma'am. Hard hat, flannel. Nobody's going to run over me here in the backyard. Technically the the side yard. That's right. Okay. Walk with me. Look at that. I've got a bunch of shovels.
Apparently, a patent was issued to Lydia Fairweather for her invention of the snow shovel in 1889. There's a woman for you, always making things up.
Okay. Shovel right here. Got a nice wooden handle. Flat. Flat. I think the technical term is flat. Flathead. Maybe. It's nice if you want something evil. Evil. If you want something, you need a flat. You need a flat surface. Especially if you're going to be like leveling things out. It's nice. You don't want to cut ridges like with this shovel here. It's got a pointy tip. It's great for digging. You know, the pointy tip pierces into the dirt better. And of course, you got a place for your feet. If you're really tough, you'd bloody your hand. Don't try that. You stick your foot in there, right? Your foot goes there. Yes. This is
and you
a shovel.
You dig.
This is a shovel.
You know what I mean?
We get the round tip, as mentioned before.
Basically,
you want to keep a good hand
for the layman or
laywoman,
or nowadays lay
and
human, or can you say that? I don't know.
This is that part I was talking about. You put your
bigger
foot
shovel, big and
and
flat.
Push to dig. I'm not going to actually dig a hole. I have to get approval from my wife before I make any changes whatsoever. It's like a Congress or something. I don't know. You push, just like that. Very simple. I mean, if you can't get that, maybe you shouldn't be handling yard tools. Point made. Please take it. That's what she said. Or he said.
Still same size shovel, round tip. This shovel here is a little shovel. If maybe you want to do some digging undercover and you don't want people to know you have a shovel, you can put it in a large backpack or almost on your pants if you're a homie with big pants. And it's easy to put in the back of your car, in the trunk, or hide it. You can hit things with it. No people, don't hit people with a shovel. It's basically a smaller shovel. This shovel is for little people. I think that's what they use to dig with. Is that what they call them now? Little people? I don't know. Maybe a little person with lofty goals could use this guy or girl. I'm not trying to gender a shovel. This here is mostly for stabbing. You kind of dig like that, maybe. I used it when I was using a metal detector. The more you know, right?
Here's an interesting fact. You can fit 427 shovels in the back of a CRV.
The point is, if you have enough determination, any shovel will do, really. Shovels. You can fill a wheelbarrow up with it. Is wheelbarrow the right term? I have a wheelbarrow right there. I used it in my leaf blower expose. You know, use the shovel, stick it in there. I used to work for a contractor who made us dig everything by hand. Not by hand, we use shovels, but no heavy equipment, just dig with a shovel. You know, I've had a time machine. I go back and teach him a thing or two. Actually, if I had a time machine, there are a lot of things I'd rather do than go back and teach him a thing or two.
Fun fact, the shovel is the oldest tool known to man. I used to work with a guy who was the oldest tool known to man. We won't talk about him.
He's probably the last thing that would be on my mind. First thing I do is, you know, well, like, you know, Biff did in that one movie about that thing. You know, with the, what was it? Mike O something. Mike O Fox went, and there was that Dr. Black, and they went back in time, and then there was a guy, his name was Griff, and I remember Griff did something with betting where he had a book that, you know, had all the sports numbers, and I think he was betting on hockey or something, chess maybe. Did you bet on chess? That's probably what it was, or it was horse racing. And so Griff went back in time, and then Michael Fox was in there, and then Dr. Black, and then they had a really fancy car. I think it was one of those Sirocco things, and he made it into a time machine. And there are these Bolivians, and they gave him some plutonium, and there was some sort of thing, they called it the full recapacitator, and they had, you know, they go back in time, and they got the full recapacitator. He's like, Michael Fox, the Bolivians, and he had this really crazy red hair. It was real frizzy. He kind of looked like that one comedian. Who's that guy? He works out. What was his name? Radish Knott, I think is his name. Yeah, Radish Knott. And he's like wild hair. He's like a prop comic, right? Just like that other guy, the guy with the watermelons. What was his name? Galaxy, the Galaxy guy. Is that his name? Galaxer. That's it. Galaxer, the prop comic guy. Are there any snot comics? Is there humor to be found in that? I don't know. But anyway, that's enough about shovels. If any one of my 3 viewers that stick to the end of this want to see me use a shovel, I'll use it in every every conceivable way. Indubitably. There. Now, this is a cue for my wife to say indubitably at least twice the same, you know, perfected Schlag as that one guy, Dwight Snoot, in that show, The Office Space. I think it was Dwight Snoot. Yeah, he did that. Yes, sir. Okay, it's time for a couple of little action shot. Hi, ma'am. How you doing? Ma'am.